Of all the different nasty, ugly, anti-Semitic names that the rest of the world will occasionally call the Jewish people, you'll never hear them call us stupid Jew. They could call us dirty Jew. They could call us cheap. They could call us whatever they'll call us. Stupid, you don't hear that. Because we're not a stupid people. We're a smart people. We tend to be rational and logical. And you'd think that Judaism would always make perfect sense. You ever have that experience, though, where, the rabbi tells you about something, something Jewish, and you just scratch your head? It just doesn't make sense. Or are there things about Judaism that you think aren't logical? Well, you should know that even Moses had that experience, that he learned sometimes things that were beyond his ability to understand. That's what this week's Parsha actually is about. It's about something called a chuk, this is a commandment, this is a mitzvah, this is a Jewish concept that is beyond our ken. We can't quite fathom it, as much as we may try, as much as we may hear directly from the source. There are some things that we won't understand. It's the Parsha includes the mitzvah of the para aduma, a totally red cow, with not so much as 2 hairs which are not red on its entire body, which is then used, which is mixed with its ashes, it's burnt, its body's burnt, mixed with ashes, mixed with water, and it's sprinkled on people, and it elevates us, and it helps us to connect more readily with God. It's not something that you or I could have come up with. It's not something we can even understand when we're told about it. And the Torah says even Moses didn't understand it. But nonetheless, it functions as part of the way that a Jew is meant to live in this world. It may be supra-rational. It's beyond our rationality. But we know that there's a divine rationale to it. Things in Judaism do make sense. They may not always make sense to us. And our job is to continue to learn about them and to understand as best we can. And recognize that there's a threshold, there's a ceiling. There's a point beyond which we may not be able to get it. That doesn't make it brilliant. That doesn't make it, in fact, it may be brilliant beyond our ability to rise to that level of understanding. But there's a divine rationale to it. And when the nations of the world learn about Judaism, they stand in awe. And they recognize that this is a smart people. This is a smart way of life. This is something that a smart creator has given us. And that should be our general attitude towards Judaism. And so when we have those occasional moments where the rabbi will say something that you don't quite get, you don't quite understand, it doesn't make sense to you, and he's telling you that this is an essential and an authentic and a time-honored Jewish idea, you could recognize, just like Moshe did when he was hearing it directly from the Almighty, that there's some things that will be beyond us. And we don't reject them because we don't get it. We accept them and we recognize we're going to learn more. Maybe one day we will get it, and maybe one day we won't get it. But that won't make it not part of Judaism, and it won't make it unintelligent. It makes it supra-rational. Because we are, after all, a brilliant Jewish people. Have a good Shabbos.